Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Happy Thursday. Okay, I am for real sick. I am for real sick. I've like gone back and forth the last couple days. I felt like I was sick. I felt like I was getting sick. Then I was like, am I getting sick? I don't know if I'm getting sick or not. So anyway, I like for real am sick today. I got up and my throat like hurt really bad, but I was like, I can still probably film some videos and whatever. You know, I'm here by myself and now there's no dogs. So it's not like I'm, saying, okay, come on, boo, let's go outside or whatever. So I didn't talk, and I got up and I brushed my teeth and I washed my face. I like shaved around here today and stuff like that, made the bed. And I thought, my throat hurts, but I think that I can like power through it, and film a couple videos. And so I was like going upstairs to film this drama video, and I had all this stuff in my hand. I had my fan, and I had this like tambourine and stuff like this, and I started singing like "Rock On Gold Dust Woman," which is the candle that I have today. I have no pairing, just one candle today. And so I was singing, and when I started singing, it was like "Rock On Gold." I mean, it was bad. It was bad. I sound better now than I did. It is currently, let's see what the time is. It is currently 4:51 p.m. I sound much better now than, if you go back and you watch my drama video today, like when I first started, there was like halfway through it, I was like, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to make it through this video. I mean, it was bad. And so I wanted to make all these videos today. I keep on saying that I want to make all these videos. And tomorrow, I have like 3 things that we have to do tomorrow. We have like our marriage counseling session like right in the middle of the afternoon. And then, like, I have, like, a phone meeting later in the afternoon. I have, like, all this stuff that I have to do tomorrow. So I was like, I don't know that I'm going to be able to film a lot of videos tomorrow, except for my vlog. And, so I got done with the drama video, and I was like, I don't think that I can film any more videos. I was like, I think I'm going to have to take a break for, like, half an hour. And I definitely wanted to film my vlog, but I thought, well, I'm just going to come on here for, like, a half an hour or something and let you guys know what's going on. I thought if I took, like, a break for, like, a half an hour, then I could, like, uploading videos while we're talking. So anyway, I was like, if I take a break for like a half an hour, I think I can probably film like a half an hour vlog. And so I sat down here and I like put this drama video together, and I sat here, I brought the trash can in. It's really, really nice today. Actually, hold on just a second. Let me, I want to start uploading my second video, because I actually did make a second video today. This, Scamanda reaction. Hold on a second. Where's it at? I'm going to start transferring this over here so I can get this done. So I was sitting here and like took the trash out and stuff like that. I'll have to look up the weather in just a second. I was like, oh, it's beautiful out today. It's very, very windy, or I would be sitting outside in the front porch. It's super windy, but it's pretty outside today. It looks like early spring. I mean, it's cloudy, and also sunny, but I mean, it's like a lot of clouds, but sunny. It's a pretty day outside, but, so I came inside and I was sitting here, I was like waiting for the drama video to get done so I could upload it to my phone, and I thought, I could probably, I mean, I have all these videos. I feel like I haven't filmed hardly any videos this week on my other channels other than my vlog. And so I was like, I think I could probably do at least, I wanted to do my PO unboxing, and I wanted to do this Scamanda reaction, because, okay, here's the problem with the TV reactions is the further that I get out from it, the more I forget, especially if I get into like another show. And I watch like another show, then I kind of forget. And I'm not taking notes except for Sister Wives, so, and maybe some other reality shows, I'll take like a few notes. Sister Wives, I take pretty hardcore notes, but on like the true crime and stuff that I'm watching, I don't really take notes anymore. So if a couple days go by, or a week, I mean, I have literally videos in here, like from the Jenks 2 that I watched like last summer, that I will probably never make that video now, because people ask me, they're like, can you react to this that you watched like a year ago? I'm like, somebody asked me about something the other night, I can't remember what it was. And I was like, I would have to go back and watch it again. I mean, I could, like, if we were having a conversation about it, you brought things up, I'd be like, oh yeah, I like that, I remember that, we could talk about it. But to do a reaction to it, it has to be like the day or two after. So I was like, I want to do this Scamanda reaction video today. And then I was like, and then when I get done with that, I can do the PO unboxing. And so, brought everything upstairs, and I got done with doing my reaction to Scamanda, and by the end of it, I was like, I can't, I mean, my throat is like, it was like hurting so bad. And I think part of it also is that, like, in my drama video and the reaction, I'm like, you know, oh, and all this kind of stuff. Over here, it's a little bit easier because I'm just, like, talking, like if I was talking to Alex or something. But, and the other thing is this, it's like if I'm vlogging and all of a sudden my throat starts, like, really, really hurting, I can just go, okay, you guys, like, I gotta get off here. Like, my throat is hurting and I can stop. And I know that, right? But if I'm in the middle of a drama video and I'm like 20 minutes in, I can't just go, okay, like, I'll just, you know, catch up with this video tomorrow. Like, in a vlog, I can do that. I can be like, okay, you guys, like, I can't, I'll continue to share about this book that I'm reading tomorrow or whatever. But I can't do that, like, in a drama video. I have to, like, go to completion, you know, or a TV reaction video. So I was like, okay, I knew I wanted to vlog at least for just a little while. And then I was like, because Alex was, like, checking on me all day long. He was like, how are you feeling? I'm like, I'm feeling like crap. I don't know what's going on. I feel hot. Somebody mentioned the other day they thought, I was reading the comments last night, and a couple people said they wondered if I was getting sick because of, like, me not being able to fix the temperature in the house, which I thought was really interesting. But again, last night I felt pretty good. I took a nap and then I got up and, like, I was, like, listening to an audiobook. I was listening to Dry, and I finished Dry last night. I was doing puzzles with Nikki. I felt great last night. But I was thinking about that because towards the end of the night when I was watching TV, first of all, I did something that I hardly ever do, which was I was just, like, laying in the chair and I was, like, listening to the Avett Brothers, and I was, like, just, like, reading this graphic novel, and I just felt so relaxed in that moment. But I felt kind of, like, lightheaded. Like, you know when you're sick and you feel lightheaded, you just feel like head congestion. I felt like that last night. And I was, like, reading some of the comments. I went in and I read some of the comments and I was reading my DMs on Instagram and stuff like that. And the comments on the vlog, a couple people were like, I kind of wondered if you were getting sick because of the temperature. And I thought back, like, from a couple hours before, and it was like the whole night, you guys, last night. It was like I would put the temperature up to, like, 72. And then I would get really hot, like, and it would be, like, in a minute. And I would, like, turn it down to, like, 68. And then I would be, like, freezing. And I would, like, put on a hoodie, and I would turn it back up to 71. And then, like, 5 minutes later, I was, like, it was, like, I kept on going back and forth in temperatures. I was too hot or I was too cold. And at one point, I kind of felt like I was having chills. But I just thought that it was the temperature in the house. I didn't feel sick. Well, when I woke up today, my throat hurt, and I have had this horrible, horrible headache all day long. And so anyway, I was texting Alex, and Alex was like, is there anything that I can bring you? And I was like, no, I really just think that I have the flu or I have, like, a cold or something. It's going to take me some time to get through. But I said, I think I just need to rest tonight. We have Traitors tonight to watch. So we'll watch that. But I think he said he was going to leave work a little bit early. He said he was going to leave at, like, 4:30, but he hasn't left yet. So he said he would text me when he was on his way home. He's like, I don't mind sitting upstairs because he's like, I know you don't want to sit outside to vlog because it's nice outside today, but it's not. Hold on a second, this is done. It's nice outside today, but it's like the wind is a little chilly, and, like, I know that's not going to get me sick, but it's not going to make me feel good while I'm sitting out there, if that makes sense. So let me turn my volume down on this so I can upload this. So anyway, so he's going to come home, and, well, I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to vlog. I'll vlog until like my throat, like, I just feel like I can't do it anymore. So if that's an hour and a half or that's 20 minutes, we'll figure it out. Amanda, let me put this on here so that I can start uploading this video. Okay. So let's look at the temperature really quick today, and then I'll get back into the exciting news of my sickness. I was telling Nikki last night, because she was asking me how I felt. I said, I feel better tonight, but I said, I feel like I have actually, it's 53 degrees outside. I said, like, I feel like in the last couple months, like, I have been sick quite a bit. Like, I feel like, and a lot of people mentioned it in the vlog comments and other videos too, and, like, I've had a lot of friends of mine that have said, like, so many people are sick right now. I'm just not around a lot of people, so I don't know, like, I mean, I started, like, I guess it was, like, what, Sunday? Or after that, I guess maybe that's when I started not feeling great. So maybe it was, like, at brunch on Sunday. I don't know. I'm just not around people. I mean, even when we went to brunch, there was, like, not that many people there, and we were sitting kind of, like, against the wall, and there was nobody around us. The only person we saw was our server, and she's not sick. So, because she's a friend of ours. And so I know she's not sick. But anyway, I don't know. I just, like, I struggle because, especially when it's, like, day, like, if I had made, like, let's say 7 videos, like, yesterday, then today I wouldn't feel that bad about it, or if I had even made 5 videos yesterday. But now it's becoming day after day that I'm not filming videos. And, like, today I thought, maybe you just need to not film any videos, not your vlog, nothing. But the thing is like, there are days that like I feel good. Do you know what I mean? Like yesterday, like if Caroline and I hadn't gotten home so late, I felt fine to film videos. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice. I feel like I can hear it in my voice, but yeah, I just don't feel great. So I don't know. I mean, I hope to God I wake up tomorrow and I feel a lot better. It feels like it keeps on going back and forth between my stomach and my head too, which is weird. But I did just make this tea. I literally just made it, so I haven't even had a sip of this yet. I like this tea. This is this throat comfort tea. This is like the tea, I mean, I've bought this for like the last couple years. It's by this Yogi brand. This throat comfort tea soothes the throat. So yeah, so it says, in this herbal blend, we combine licorice root with slippery elm bark used in Western herbalism to help relieve minor throat irritation. So I'm hoping that it helps a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I have really no idea what's going on. I'm just gonna say this because I know that somebody will say it if I don't address it. Because people comment about the candles all the time. I don't get irritated by candles. Because I've got a couple comments where people are like, well, maybe the candles are. I have burnt candles since I was like, I mean, when I was growing up, my mom, you know, burnt candles a lot in the house. And that wasn't when we were talking about, you know, this kind of wax versus that kind of wax. I mean, we always had candles, you know, burnt, and all through high school. And, you know, when I was like in my first apartment before I got sober, I had massive amounts of candles. I've always had candles. Like every night, like even when I feel great, I'm burning like 9 candles and candle waxes. It's not the candle waxes that are making me feel this way. It's just not, and it's not irritating it any further. I can tell. So I'm not a person that gets easily, I'm not sensitive to like candles and stuff like that, or incense or anything like that. So I just want to say that before I go into like this candle, because I know somebody will be like, Peter, you should lay off the candles while you're sick. I've never been, like when I'm sick, I've never been easily irritated by candles or anything like that. Alex just texted me. What did he say? He said, on my way home. Let me text him. Said, okay, babe, vlog inside. He said that he would, he was like, I can go upstairs if you need to vlog downstairs. So we'll just kind of see as long as I can. But anyway, so the candle for the day, I just was like, I was going to wait, you know, I don't know, till like a warm day and maybe burn this outside. But I was like, no, I want this today. So this is the Shy Wolf Gold Dust Woman candle. And it says on the back here, smells like, I have referenced to Stevie Nicks so much today. I just have to tell you, this kind of freaks me out. I probably should look it up. I don't really know how to say this in a way that doesn't sound like ominous. I'll be like talking to Tanya on the phone and I'll say, oh my God, do you know who I was thinking of last night? Like some like movie star or something like that, some movie we watch. And then like the very next day, it's like, you'll see that they have passed away. I was just talking the other day about, what did he just text me back? He just liked it. Roberta Flack, who I just found out that passed away. It was so weird. It was like the very next day I was talking to one of my friends about a Roberta Flack song, and then like the very next day. It's like that happens a lot, and I've been like referencing, I reference Stevie Nicks a lot, right? So it's probably safe that she's safe, but today especially, like, I've been like thinking a lot about her, and like, I don't know, it's just weird. I want to just make sure that I love Stevie Nicks so much. There's nothing like that I need to know or something, nothing in the news. Top stories. Billy Joel and Stevie Nicks announced concert at Levi's Stadium 51 minutes ago. 2 hours ago. Alex's mom. Tell me that wasn't so weird. Did you guys just see that? The lights flickered on and off, the electricity went on and off. Which is weird because the modem didn't go out. Alex's mom went to a concert with her friend this weekend, and I said, who'd she go see? And he said, I think Billy Joel. I go, your mom went and saw Billy Joel this weekend? I said, Alex, I would have loved to have seen Billy Joel. And he's like, maybe that's who it was. Maybe that's not who it was. But I want to see. I don't see it coming up here. Billy Joel and Sting one night stage at Lucas Oil Stadium, February 8th, 2025. I think Melissa and Jason went to that. This would have been last weekend. I don't know who they went and saw, but it wasn't Billy Joel then. But anyway, okay, where is Levi Stadium? Why do I feel like I need to know that? Why do I feel like I do know that? And I don't know. San Francisco. Okay, so this is a big deal. Well, Billy Joel's been opening a lot for Stevie Nicks. Billy Joel announced his first Bay Area show in 10 years with Stevie Nicks. God, I would love to see that show so much. Oh, October 4th. Oh, it's going to be at October 4th. Okay. Well, maybe I will see it. Who knows? Anyway. So yeah, I woke up today. Oh, the candle. Let's do the candle real quick. So it says on here on the back of it, smells like a midnight moment surrounded by the ethereal haze of incense while the familiar mystical melodies of your scratched Rumors record. I love that Rumors album by Fleetwood Mac. Rumors record fill the air. Sultry notes of Nag Champa. Oh, I read this last night, didn't I? And I smelled it because I said it smells just like Nag Champa. And nutmeg danced around you as you delve into your birth chart, creating an atmosphere of pure magic and intrigue. You know what? I'm like going through these candles so fast. I've got to figure out where I want to order candles from next. Oh, look, it says on here. Oh, it smells so strong. It says, you must have seen her dancing in the sand. Okay. We are officially lighting the Gold Dust Woman candle. Rock on, Gold Dust Woman. Take your silver spoon. Dig your grave. Better off challenge. Okay, so I woke up today. Like I said, let's just get through today real quick. And I will tell you, the cold throw in this candle is amazing. We'll see what the hot throw is like. So I woke up today. And I was like, I think I can make it through a drama video. My drama video ended up being an hour. I think that's part of it, is that I pushed it so long in the drama video. Because when I got into it, I thought, okay, this is gonna be a short video. I thought it would be like no longer than half an hour. I mean, that's a short video for me. And it ended up being like an hour and like almost 1 minute long. And so I didn't expect it to be that long. And so when I got to the end of it, it was like, my throat was like really, really like hurting and stuff like that. And so I thought, okay, well, I'm done for the day. Like, you tried it, whatever. But then, like I said, I like rested for a little bit. When I was resting, I was like, no, I think you can do like this Peter. I really went to the PO unboxing. And then I really wanted to do the TV reaction too. I don't know, between now and when I start feeling better, I feel like I need to maybe just film 1 or 2 videos a day, including my vlog, like until I feel like, okay, I'm better. But the thing is, like, if you had asked me last night at even like 2 o'clock in the morning, how do you feel? I would have, or do you think you're going to film videos tomorrow? I would have said, oh, absolutely, I'm going to film 7 videos. In fact, last night, I was laying there, and so I was reading that graphic novel. I listened to a bunch of the Avett Brothers last night, and the Gleaming albums, if you know, that came from like years ago. So anyway, I was listening to them, and I was reading that that Ed Brubaker graphic novel, All of My Heroes Are Junkies. I do not like it as well. It's good. It's just, I don't love it as well as the previous one, Houses of the Unholy. But it's like an earlier one. It came out like a couple years ago. I don't know. It's just like Natalie, who's the main character of Houses of the Unholy, you really get to understand. So anyway, so I was laying there, and I was like, I was gonna start something else. So many people have sent to me Calendar Murders, which is on Amazon. So I was gonna watch that. Did this video get uploaded already? That can't be. Really? I was gonna watch the Calendar Murders. I don't know if anybody's seen it. So I was gonna watch it last night on Amazon. It's like an hour and 34 or 43 minutes. And then I was laying there listening to music, and I was like, I was like, no, like, let's not start anything. Just listen to music. And then I was like, I should probably check like my Instagram and stuff like that, because I hadn't in a couple hours. So I went over, and I got like all these DMs about stuff. And so then people were like stuff they wanted me to like talk about on my drama channel. So I went over, and I like started like watching those videos and looking that stuff up, and that they like were sending to me. It was about a couple different topics. And so I looked at that, and then I watched those, and then it was like a half an hour later or something like that, 40 minutes later. And at that point, it was like, it wasn't super late for me. I know, like, you know, but it wasn't like 6:30. I usually go to bed like super, super late. I don't know. Anyway, I was like, you should probably go to bed. And then I kept on sitting there listening to music because I was like, you're going to make all these videos tomorrow. I mean, my plan was to make all these videos. So anyway, then I came down here, and then when I filmed the Scamanda video after that, I just was like, no, you need to stop for the day because you want to do this vlog, so you need to just stop for the day. So I did. So let's drink some of this tea. So last night, Alex and I watched Beverly Hills. I really like the taste of this. It reminds me of something else. It's really good. I like the yogi teas. Last night, Alex and I, we watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It was actually pretty good this week. And then we watched Watch What Happens Live that had Jennifer Tilly on there and Crystal, that used to be on Beverly Hills, but she's not on it this season. So it had Crystal on there. And then after that, like, Alex was like, do you want to watch? It was kind of early, honestly, when we got done with it. It was like 9:30. He was like, do you want to watch Traitors New Zealand? And I said, can we wait till this weekend? Because he doesn't have any plans this weekend. His dinner that he was supposed to do tomorrow night, well, it was supposed to be a brunch, then it turned into dinner. And now she can't get a sitter, so she can't do tomorrow night. So then his other friend, who I thought last weekend was her weekend with her daughter, but this weekend is her weekend with her daughter's weekend with her father. So Alex is like, well, if you're wanting to film a bunch of videos tomorrow, like, I can plan to do something with her. And I said, well, oh my God, the tripod fell. I don't even know. It just, like, all of a sudden it just started, like, going. But anyway, tomorrow we have couples counseling in the afternoon. And then, so I was like, well, like, I have this stuff anyway. So, I mean, whether I film videos or not, like, you can make plans with her or whatever. I just, you know, basically, I just want to stay around the house. So I don't know if he's like, they were talking last night, so I don't know if they're going to do something or not. But anyway, so we went upstairs and I laid down and took a nap. And it was later than that because I slept from like 9:30 to like 11:40. And when I got up, he was like asleep because he was looking at TikToks and stuff like that. And when I got up, he was asleep. And then I came downstairs and I felt great last night when I got up. I felt rested and all that. And I came downstairs and so I like listened to my audiobook while I'm like trimming all the wicks and getting the candle wax done, and I was folding laundry and that kind of stuff. And so I was listening to Dry by Augustin Burroughs. And so I got the candle, like, getting the candle situated. It actually, like, it's not like a 2-minute thing. It actually takes like 10 minutes. I know it's corny, but like, I arrange them and like I trim the wicks, and then I like go through and I try to figure out, I'm trying to go through like all the Christmas scented candle waxes. I mean, I have enough Christmas scented. I don't, like, if you looked at my wax melts compared to what I had before, I mean, it's literally like a sixth of what I had before. But I did it like the holiday season, kind of go overboard and buying some. And so I now have like, and the last 2 scents that I have, I don't really like them. I have like this Sensationals Home Spice or something, but I don't love the scent of it. And the other one is a different brand. And then I have like this bag because they all fell apart when I got them. And I don't think, they're like cinnamon churro, and one's like something, they're not like Christmas scents, but they're more like fall scents. And I like them, but they're just messy because they're like falling apart, and I have them in this like Ziploc bag. So I got to go through those because I want to save like the Happy Wax spring ones for spring because I really, really like the ones I've used. And so when it starts getting really, really warm, I want to save those. But anyway, that takes like 10 minutes to do all that. And I like clean up the kitchen, and I get my coffee cup out for making tea or coffee, and then I fill up the tank on the Keurig. I have to get all ready for my night. I fill up the tank on the Keurig, and then like I put the candles out here, and I like, you know, get my iPad settled because my iPad's plugged into an extension cord over here, so I bring it around to the side, and then I have the candles lit, and then I get my books ready and make sure that my like neck light is charged. It's like the light that I wear around my neck. And then last night I had laundry that I was doing, so I went downstairs and I folded some. And then I put the other one in there for like a drying cycle. It was a real small cycle. And so I ended up talking to Nikki. We talked for like 30 or 40 minutes on the phone. And so when I got done talking to her, we were going to go inside, and I was going to go inside, and I was going to do she was already inside her house, but we were going to do puzzles together and listen to our audiobooks. So I think she was watching maybe Beverly Hills last night. And so I was like, well, I think my other load of laundry is done. So my other load of laundry is done. So I was like, let me go downstairs and finish this, fold this load of laundry, so I did. And then she and I did 3 puzzles last night. One of them was really, really, I think we did 3 puzzles last night. Okay, let's see. That was Alex texting me. Where was that at? How many puzzles did we do last night? We did 1. So we send them to each other. Here's 1. And then 2. She got stuck in that one. She sent me where she was stuck in the middle. 2, 3. And then the first one she beat me on. So, we did 4. We did 4 puzzles last night. So we did 4 puzzles last night, and I finished Dry by Augustin Burroughs. And so then after that, when she was gonna go to bed, or she was gonna watch something until she fell asleep. I wanted to watch Survivor. Survivor premiered last night, so I watched it. I really like the cast this year. I have some very strong feelings already about it. I feel like that Psy girl is like playing so hard at the beginning, and that never like really serves people well. But there's a lot of people on there that like their stories are very sweet, and I hope that this is the season that it's not just like people screw each other to screw each other over. Like, if this could be the season, like the one guy says, he's like my age, and he says something about, like, he wanted to come on the show and show that you can be a good person and still win the show. Like, I thought it was kind of genuine. And he teams up with this young girl. She's like a physicist or something. She's like right out of college, and like they're like become really good friends. And she shares with him that she's autistic, and it's like this really genuine moment. So I love this season. I love Survivor and Amazing Race. I think Amazing Race starts next week, or it starts at the end of next month. Let's see. Amazing Race. I love both of them because, it starts March 5th, so it starts next week. I love Survivor and Amazing Race because they're both like reality shows, but they're very kind of like cozy, family-oriented. I mean, there's just not tons of... I mean, the drama that's on there is like drama to win a game. It's not like drama to like be nasty human beings, you know what I mean? So anyway, I watched that, and then after that I was like, I knew that tonight Matlock was on, and so I was like, I've got to finish Matlock because Matlock's going to be on tonight. I didn't want to have 2 Matlocks to watch, so I watched Matlock last night. It was good. I like Matlock. I definitely like Elsbeth better than Matlock. I'm kind of, to be honest with you, like something big needs to happen, and I want to see when does this season of Matlock end? Does this season of Fortnite end? I could care less about that. Drag Race, Diablo 4, Marvel. I've never heard of any of these shows. Overwatch. When does this season of Matlock end? It says December 12th. No, that's not what we're talking about. Okay. Came back on the 30th. It doesn't say on here. I can't find it. If anybody knows, let me know. I feel like it's got more episodes. But anyway. So tonight we have Traitors. Elsbeth and Matlock are on. I won't watch them until this weekend. Tomorrow we have RuPaul's Drag Race. Southern Hospitality is on tomorrow. I feel like Southern Hospitality is probably coming to the end of the season too. They didn't say last week's season finale, and I kind of thought they would. So we must mean we have like 2 more episodes or 3 more episodes. But like Vanderpump Rules, each season's getting longer. I'm loving Southern Hospitality right now. So anyway, that was my night last night. And then I like read some and listened to music. Yeah, it was a nice night. So, and tonight we are, I don't know, I feel like I need to, like, when I get done vlogging, I feel like my throat's starting to like kind of itch a little bit. I feel like I need to just like lay down for like 2 hours. And just take like a really hefty nap, and then hopefully when I get up I'll feel a little bit better. I don't know. I'll get these videos up first and all that kind of stuff. So I don't really smell this candle at all. I would say my smeller's off, but my smeller's not off because I could smell the cold throw of it. So he will not be hungry for dinner tonight because he texted me earlier and he said, he's comparing this place to Eddie Matt Salad. He said, I was craving a salad for lunch and one of his friends recommended this place and it's totally like Eddie Matt Salad that we used to go to back in the day. He's like, I wish they had more. So I might find out what that place is and get a salad from there tonight. So anyway, we used to go to this restaurant called Eddie Matt Salad, and the first 2 years we started dating. Eddie Matt Salad was interesting. So we actually met like the owner and like his friend that was the manager. It was a college project that they did like in business school at IU, the IU School of Business, I believe. And they came up with this concept that it was like all like, it was like a Subway, but it was all salads. And it was called Eddie Met Salad. Like Harry Met Sally, but Eddie Met Salad because the guy's name was Eddie. And then you would go through there and they made salads in like the wooden bowls. And they have like salads they already had the recipes for, but you could also make your own. And they had like iceberg lettuce, spinach, they had like kale. They had like, you could do whatever. Anyway, and so we always got the same salads. And we would get like a cookie with it and we would get a fountain pop. So we would go work out at the gym. At that point, we were working at LA Fitness. And we would go to LA Fitness and then we would go there and eat. Sometimes, there was a couple different places we would eat. We would get these smoothies too, because I always got the matcha green tea smoothie, and I don't remember if we got them before we worked out or after, but I feel like it was after. And then we would sometimes go eat too. But I feel like we got maybe the smoothies on the weekend when we worked out, because then we would come home and take a nap, and then we would get ready and we would go out. And then during the week, we would go eat. So 2 places that we would eat. And so we went to this place called Bar Louie. And they had, this was obviously, both of these were before I was a vegetarian, and they had these chicken Caesar salads that we would get, and they were huge, and they would like have these breadsticks with them. So we would work out for like an hour and a half, and then we would go to Bar Louie, and we would both get these chicken salad salads. I ate so healthy back then. And then, if not, we went to this Eddie Met Salad, which literally, when you walked into it, it literally looked like a Subway. I mean, it had like those hard booths to the left of it. And then to the right, it had like the station where you would go up there and order your salad. You just like go through and tell them what you wanted. But we always got the same 2 things, which was a large enchilada with grilled chicken. And so an enchilada was like iceberg lettuce, and it had like corn and pico de gallo, and it had like grilled chicken with like chipotle sauce on it. And it was and it had like those little chips, you know, that are like tortilla chips, but they're like, you know, like the wavy ones, and like as croutons. It was so good. And then we would get like a chocolate chip cookie. He'd get a chocolate chip cookie. I'd get like a peanut butter cookie, and we'd get a fountain pop. And that was what we would like eat for dinner back then. So maybe I will ask him. I could just hear him come in the garage. So maybe I'll ask him what the place was called, and I might get a salad from there tonight. Salad sounds really good, actually. So yeah, he's coming in. So when he comes in, I will get off here and take a break for a second and check in with him. Here he is. Hello. How are you? Okay, so I'm gonna get off here and I will check in with him for a second, and then I will be back into to finish up with the vlog. Bye. Okay, I'm back. Alex just went upstairs. Look at what the vet sent us today. This is just one of them. They sent us like 6 of them, and then little imprints of, I don't know why they waited till now, but the card's right over there. But they sent us little impressions of Boo Radley's paw print. So they sent us like 6 of these, and then they sent us like his nose print too. Isn't that so sweet? Oh, I love that. So there's like 6 of them, and well, maybe like 8 in the card. And so I was like, well, I want to keep one right next to me over here when I'm working, so I can always think a little Boo Radley. He's right there. His little picture's right there. I miss the little guy so much. It's weird when I go through my day, you know, it's like, if you had asked me at the time, like, how much of my day is dedicated to, like, Boo Radley, I mean, I really think, like, you know, like, the first thing I would do is, like, you know, take him out and stuff like that, and I take him out between each videos. I don't know, that he just kind of kept me going a little bit, you know? I really, really miss his presence. We both do really miss his presence here, just as... That was sweet, though. I also asked Alex what this restaurant was called, and it is called Salad Works. And so I have it pulled up right here. It's kind of far away for me to order, so it says order delivery, but I don't know if they'll order. So you can create your own. He said he created his own. Start by choosing to create your own salad, warm, grain bowl, or wrap. With over 60 fresh ingredients to choose from, it's easy to build an original meal customized to your taste and dietary needs. But then they have featured salads, pick 2, and then it looks like they have a soup. You can get like soup and salad, and then like a roll of bread, or they also have wraps, grain bowls, soups, kid works, paninis, and sandwiches. I want to look at all this, and beverages. What soups do they have, first of all? I could really go for some vegetable soup. They have chicken noodle, they have broccoli, cheddar, and the soup of the day. Okay. Sandwiches. Let's see what their sandwiches are. Cranberry and pecan, turkey bacon, turkey cheddar, avocado bit, which has bacon in it. Paninis. Tomato mozzarella. Oh, that looks good. There's got to be a place around here like this. I'm sure. Maybe I'll order something like that tonight. Something like sandwich and a half sandwich, half or salad kind of thing. Let's see what the wraps are. Did I look at the wraps already? Create your own wraps. Okay. Oh, classic Greek salad wrap. That sounds good. Roasted turkey, farmer's market. Sophie's wrap. What's that? Oh, it's got chicken in it. I mean, I'm sure you could get any of these without chicken, but grilled chicken Mediterranean, buffalo blue wrap. I love a good wrap sandwich. They have like 8 wraps on here. Yeah, those look good. There's only like 1 or 2 that has that could be vegetarian. Let's look at the featured. What does the featured mean? Oh, those salads. I mean, I'm sure any of these you could get without chicken. Roasted turkey club salad. These are under 500 calories. All of them are. The Asian crispy chicken salad, Bentley salad. Powerful 35 grams of protein, 21 grams of protein. 440 calories for this buffalo blue salad, and 21 grams of protein. This one's 535 grams of protein, 490, 26. These are super, super healthy. That sounds good. Alex said it was really good. So I'll figure out something like that tonight to eat, a salad. You know what I actually should do is do DoorDash, and then let's just look up salads and see what comes up. I'm actually hungry for a wrap, but I don't really want like a wrap from Piata. Wrap. Let's see what comes up. Oh, this is the place that Melissa likes. Valerie likes this place. Core Life Eatery. What's the one that Melissa likes? I think it's called Sweet Greens or something like that. Sweet something. Oh, what's this? Flower Child? Never heard of that one. Clean Eats. Is this the one that I was looking at the other day? With you guys? What is Clean Eats? Let's look at this. Oh, they do have wraps. They have all kinds of stuff on here. Oh, they have smoothies. Oh, do they have... Oh my gosh, if they have a smoothie, that's a... None of this... The pictures don't look very good. None of the pictures of their food look very good. They have a salmon wrap. Ugh. Bang Bang Shrimp. Okay, we're not going to do this place. No. Nothing looks good on here. What's the Hummus Republic? It's kind of far away. I've never heard of that restaurant before. Is Sweet Greens not here anymore? Bless you. Bless you. Got the AirPods in. What is... Okay. Where is this tropical cafe? When we go to our meeting on Tuesday nights, there's always this tropical cafe place that's... But this is not by the one... Oh, they do have wraps here. They have all kinds of smoothies. Where is there one of those right by us? Where's that? Caribbean jerk chicken wrap, buffalo chicken, Thai chicken, super green Caesar chicken. They're all, hummus veggie. Hummus smash avocado pepper jack. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, they've got super green Caesar Thai chicken salad. What kind of smoothies do they have here? Sides. Maple kissed sweet potatoes. Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it? Jalapeno corn. Where is this place? Why is it so... It says it's a mile and a half. I don't have any idea. It doesn't have the address on here. Do you know what? Let's go in, and I haven't read comments over here in a couple days. Should we read some comments? Because I don't, to be honest with you, have tons to tell you guys today. I can't really think of a whole lot. Okay, let's go into... I swear if I pull up cauliflower, if I pull it up and cauliflower is the last comment, that will crack me up. Community. Underneath here to the comments. Oh, it's not. It's Annie. Annie said, I found it hard to let go of my mom's old phone too. I still have some of her old voice messages. You know, I don't. It's interesting that you say that, because I used to work with this gal that, I don't know if I shared this or not. I feel like I found this out like after I vlogged, and then the next day, I don't know if I talked about it or not. This woman that I used to work with when I worked in treatment, she and I worked together. I mean, we were on the same team. We worked together for like 8 years. And I like looked up her Facebook, and like she hadn't posted anything in there for a long time. And so it just kind of happened to like I was like, where is she? I haven't heard from her. I mean, we would like reach out to each other every once in a while. And did I talk about this? I found out that she had passed away. I was so upset. It was like really upset me. Because it had happened like months before, and I didn't know. And I was kind of surprised that like her family knew me and stuff like that. But her parents were a lot older, so like they might have passed too. The obituary was literally like it had the, like there was no like survivors or anything like that. So I couldn't really tell from it or whatever. I don't know, it's just so sad, you know? It's like you spend all this time with somebody. It's like, you know, every day. And then you kind of lose contact with somebody when you don't work with them anymore. And then it's like all these years later. I mean, we would talk like once a year. We would like, she would message me something on, you know, Facebook Messenger. She'd text me something funny and whatever. But we kind of lost contact with each other. There's only like one other person that I ever used to work with that she's friends with my friend Erin. And they used to work together. So, like I see her at Erin's Halloween parties. And like every once in a while when like Erin will have like a barbecue or something, I see her. She and I were really, really close. But like, I'll text her about stuff all the time too, because like I'll just ask her like, you know, like for, you know, like, oh, does she know so-and-so and whatever. So, like she and I stay in pretty close contact, but everybody else that I mean, it's weird because we did for like the first couple years, you know, and then it's like, you know, people have kids. I mean, I worked with all women, and most of the women that I worked with at that time, like were having like kids when I worked with them, you know, and so it's funny, not that friend of mine that passed away, she never had any kids, but most of the women that I worked with had kids. And so it was kind of like over time, you know, it's interesting that the ones that well, some of them now are like divorced and I mean, their kids are in college and past college at this point, you know, anyway. I mean, it's been 17 years since I worked there. It's crazy. Oh, this is what I was going to say about her though, but I remember she used to always talk about, well, first of all, she was like, when she was a kid, she was like a professional roller skater. And so she was on the front of like Skate Magazine or Roller Skate Magazine. And I was like, so this was like our little like joke, because I would say, what was your favorite song to sing to? And it was the Gap band, Charlene. And I don't even know the lyrics to it, but it's like, have you ever done a Charlene on me? Do you guys know that song? Gap band lyrics. And she's like, she was like, when I would get asked to go host events, I was like, how old were you? She was like 8. I was like, you would host events? She's like, yeah, at RCA Skate, which incidentally is where I used to skate when I was a little kid. And also, if you go watch the made-for-TV movie about Ryan White, the kid that died from AIDS and from Kokomo, Indiana, that like, you know, Michael Jackson and Princess Diana and all those people came to his like funeral, and Elton John. Anyway, which was at the church next to where Caroline got married. But at the opening scene of that Lifetime movie is RCA Skate. He has his sister has her birthday party there, he does. And that's where I used to skate when I was a kid. It doesn't exist anymore. Oh, Burn Rubber on Me, here it is. Why did I think it was called Charlene? Never have I ever had a love who put the pedal to the metal and burn rubber on me, Charlie. Why did we think it was Charlene? She said it was Charlene. Now I'm finding out it's Charlie. All these years I thought it was Charlene. Oh my God, girl, you let me down. Anyway, it doesn't matter. She, though, she would keep voicemail messages, because I had left her like a voicemail or something like that, and she was going through it, because she was like, well, I keep like several of your voice. I was like, why? And she's like, I keep voicemail messages in my phone of like everybody, like my mom, my grandma, everybody, because she was like, in case like they passed away, like I want to have like memories of their voices, you know, which I think is why it's so, like, the only thing that I have that has my mom's voice on it or her moving or anything is Caroline's wedding tape, which I've now had. I mean, I think I talked about that the first year that I started vlogging, and I've never watched it. I've had it, like, sitting downstairs in the basement, and I've never, like, I've never watched it. I used to say I was going to do it in a video, like I was going to watch it for a video, and I've just never watched it. I don't know why. I think about it, and then I never do. Catherine said, why no more vlogs with your cousin? Oh, we talk about it. The thing is, like, so I don't get out of the house very often, right? And so, you know, I go to brunch with, you know, Alex on Sundays, and then I go with Caroline for Cousin Fun Day, and then, like, with Tanya and other people to meetings, but that's, like, really only, like, for an hour or two. In all honesty, sometimes Caroline is like, I'm just, like, really, like, she's like, I'm not feeling it today. Like, I'm not in the mood. She's like, I just want to kind of be relaxed and whatever. But that's really, like, less than what I'm usually in. Like, I just want to be with my cousin and have a good time. I don't always want to just, like, have the camera on and film it. And even if I just film, like, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, like, us going through, like, you know, to get coffee somewhere, or us, like, walking through Costco, I'm in my head thinking about, like, when's the perfect time to film it. And so for me to just get out of the house and just, like, enjoy it, I usually, like, with people, like, when we go on vacation, the last couple times Alex has been like, are we going to do, like, a couples Q&A? And it's been like me, and it's been like, I just don't really feel like it. You know, like, let's just wait till the next vacation kind of thing. Because we're just enjoying the moment so much. And, like, I would say this is kind of like a form of self-care to some degree. Like, Caroline, like, we'll go, where did we go the other day? It wasn't this week, it was the week before. She's like, you should film us in here, this would be really funny. And I just didn't feel like it. I just was like, no, I just want to enjoy the time with you. I'll never forget Alex's friend. So for those of you that haven't watched a vlog for a long time, like, Alex's, like, closest, like, male friend years ago passed away. And I remember we had seen him at Ultra Music Festival, like, the year before that. And, I remember he said to me that, like, because when you go to music festivals and concerts, you know, people are always like, they have their, you know, their phones up, they're constantly filming everything. And I never forgot, he said to us, I'll never forget, he said to us that he was only going to take, like, one picture and one, like, short video of each set, and he was just going to live in the moment and enjoy it. And so it's kind of the same sentiment. Like, when I film this stuff with Caroline, we have a lot of fun, you know, and she like, posts it, like, on Facebook, and she has so much fun doing it. But, like, I don't want it to always be about that, because then it becomes kind of consumed about it. Like, even if we're just, like, you know, like, she's driving down the road, I'm thinking about, like, what's the next thing we're going to film. And then the entire 3 or 4 hours becomes thinking about what we're going to film next, instead of me just sitting there relaxing and her and I talking and sharing stories and stuff like that. And a lot of it is not stories that I can, like, share on video. They're, like, us talking about family members, of people, friends that we, you know, of our family members, like her mom's friends and stuff that I've never talked about on video. Like, I mean, it's like, you know, I might say to her, how's Susie Jones or something, you know, which is a made-up person. I might be like, how's Susie Jones? And she'll say, oh, I saw Susie's son, you know, so-and-so, and Susie passed away. And I'll be like, how did Susie pass away? Oh, my God, Susie was living, you know, Susie was at, like, you know, this, you know, assisted living program, and apparently, you know, I'm not going to film all that for video. I'm just not, you know. But I know that people really enjoy the videos with me and Caroline. And so I, you know, like, I will continue to do that. So yeah, so there's that. Okay. Let's see. Swan said, I hope you get rest and feel better soon. Thank you so much. Teresa said, catching up. Teresa is 7 days behind. So this is a good example of where my comments are, like, in, like, even though, like, you can see here, Miss Chicky was the comment before her from an hour ago on the We Need to Talk. Oh, everybody's watching these in different orders. This is weird. So Annie was on Today is the Day, which I think is yesterday's video. There's 4 comments on there. Then Lala posted on Comes the Time 41 minutes ago. And then Swan 57 minutes ago on Comes the Time. Then Miss Chicky on We Need to Talk an hour ago. Teresa on This Is What I Thought. Oh, she said, oh, this is another one. She said How It Happened, 8 days behind. You were watching them like banging them out in a row. Hassie said, I appreciate you in the outside on your porch. Thanks for dealing with the cold. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Cauliflower said, dropping a phone from my parents' landline that still exists. They don't even have home internet. I kind of love that because I often wonder, you know, having, like, my mom's passed away now, I kind of wonder, like, what my mom would be like. I mean, we're not in a technological world. I mean, our world is technological. Like, you know what I mean? I kind of wonder how my mom would be. I mean, I was telling you guys about, like, the cellular device, she would call it, and it was always plugged in. But, like, my mom was always very confused with stuff. So, like, right over here on this table, here, I'll show you over here on this table. So, like, right over here on this table, you can see, like, we have a little picture of Boo that we got, and, like, all of our, like, family pictures. Actually, these clocks right here, I don't know if you can see them. These are clocks that, like, I save. Over there is a picture of my mom. And so over there, those clocks actually were over there before. Yeah, and then there's like pictures of Alex and I, Boo Radley, Alex and I, Alex's mom when she was younger, Alex and Pee-Pee, my YouTube thing that I got at 100,000 subscribers, and then candles, and then Alex and his friend, and then things that people sent us, and then my mom's over there. I've got 2 pictures of my mom, and then over there is like, I think that's a picture from Alex's graduation, and then this vase that Susie sent us from Tiffany's when we got married. So anyway, what was I saying about all that? What was I just saying about, what was the comment? Hold on a second. Oh, over here, this is what I was saying. So over here was where my mom kept her stereo. Like right there, like where you can see like where the candle is right there, you can see that. That's where my mom would like keep the stereo. And so on her stereo, which she had these 2 speakers on either side, would have these post-it notes on it, or like even like notes taped to it, you know, where she would say like, push this button. I mean, it was like this massive like stereo, and she put like, push this button, do this, you know, to like turn it on, and this one, the aux button. I mean, she was so confused by all of it. And I could remember like, I would go over there to like turn it. She said, don't touch anything because like, you're going to ruin the buttons. And I had to have this guy from like Radio Shack come out here, and she'd be like so worried that I was going to like mess up all the buttons and stuff like that. I mean, it wasn't like buttons. It was like these switches that you flipped. And I mean, this old stereo that my parents had when they moved into the house. I mean, my mom had that her entire life. And so, I ended up giving it to somebody that when my mom passed away, somebody wanted it. But anyway, it probably was worth more than I knew. I just threw it in a box and gave it to somebody. So if my parents moved into the house when I was 5, so it would have been 77. My mom had that stereo from 77 until 2008. I mean, it was an old stereo. But it played records and stuff on it. My record player's over there now that Alex bought for me. I keep on wanting to like, I need to clean this whole table off over here. Oh, that's one thing I did yesterday, was I dusted this entire table that we're sitting on right now. Took everything off of it, dusted it, and then I dusted the table underneath here, and I like vacuumed underneath here and everything. That was one of the things I did yesterday. Oh, my throat. So anyway, yeah, I kind of wonder what my mom would be like in this world that we live in today. Like, I think I was sharing the email story. Like, she would be so confused. You know, I was kind of surprised how many people on here commented about still having a landline, or their parents had a landline, though. So, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of it. Wouldn't it be nice if we went back to, like, old typewriters and postcards and letters and, I don't know, landlines and all that kind of stuff? I mean, it's weird to think, like, if you grew up in the generation that I did, in all honesty, and I mean, I'm just as bad as it, too. I spend as much time on my phone as everybody else. Well, I don't know. I feel like with, like, TikTok and stuff, like, I go in and I check my social media stuff, and I'm not on Twitter. I mean, I'm on Twitter. My account's still up there, but I don't go over to it and check anything, because I don't post anything over there. So, I don't even post to Christmas and the Halloween countdown. Facebook, I might go over to, like, once a day. Instagram, I check probably several times a day. And Goodreads, I check a couple times a day just to see if people recommend books. But other than that, like, you know, checking email and stuff like that, I don't really get on my phone that much. Unless I'm Google searching something while I'm watching a show. And like, I don't look at like reels a lot unless I'm like, that's when I'm on, and it's like senior rescue stuff. But like TikTok, I don't get on. And so I'm really not on my phone as much as like other people. I don't think it's like a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's just, I don't know, like YouTube videos I watch on my iPad or I watch on my computer. So I don't, like every once in a while I'll watch them on my phone, but it's just now that I use the iPad for everything, it's more convenient. If I watched it on my phone like everybody else watches TikTok, I would probably, you know, like be on my phone more. I don't know. I miss the days. It's weird, like this is what I was going to say. It's weird to think that before he's sneezing now. I hope he's not getting sick. It's weird to think that before we had cell phones that people are putting up there in the comment section too. I appreciate this, like what year you got a cell phone. But because some people were saying a lot earlier, like when my dad was living in his apartment. So my dad moved into his house when he was 12, when I was 12, the house that he built, that he lives in now. And so I think I was just 12 when my dad moved in there. So that would have been 84, because he was living in an apartment before that. And my dad had this Suzuki Jeep, because that was when my dad had gone to Honduras to do this like medical mission. They like lived on a sailboat, and then they like went to the island every day and like get medical treatments and stuff like that. He was down there for like a month or two or something like that in Honduras. But anyway, all over the islands that was when the Suzuki Jeeps first came out, and they were like all over the islands. When my dad came back, he had a Suzuki Jeep. I can remember like people that I would like when he would pick me up from tennis thought it was like the coolest thing, because like nobody had like the Suzuki, you know, they had like, it's not like everybody has a Jeep Wrangler and stuff like that. I mean, my husband has one, but you know what I'm talking about, like the small Suzuki Jeeps. My dad had one of those. And I remember at that time, because before that, when he was on call, my dad would play this game where he would be like, Pete, my dad calls me Pete, my stepmom and my dad call me Pete. He'd be like, Pete, like, find a payphone, because he'd get, like, his beeper would go off. And so I'd have to, like, find a payphone, and then my dad would pull over and he'd, like, call the hospital or whatever. So when the very first cell phones came out, my dad like got one of the very first cell phones, which you could keep in a car, and it came in like, the first one he had came in like a pack that you carried over your shoulder and you took in and out of your car. The second one that he had in his car, like actually they would put it in your car. Do you guys remember? It was like literally like a phone you would pick up and you'd be like, hello, and it was like in your car, and then it had an antenna off your car. I remember my dad had that one too. But I'm talking about cell phones. It's weird to think like, growing up, I mean, this is where I do feel kind of old when you think about the generation of like, we never had cell phones. Like, we couldn't even imagine what a cell phone would be. Like, landlines were it. And now to think that like everything we do is on a cell phone. You know what I mean? We couldn't even conceptualize texting. I mean, think about that. I mean, I text more than call people, even though I prefer to talk to people on the phone. But, I don't know. It's weird to me that like, we talk about how like maybe the world hasn't changed a lot. It's changed a lot. I mean, we're on our phones all the time, texting people, Googling. I mean, Google didn't exist. The internet. I can remember being in like late high school when it was like, you know, you would dial up we didn't even have that in our house. I can remember being at people's houses that I knew. Like most of my friends didn't even have dial-up internet. I remember one friend of mine did, and that was because his dad worked at Motorola. And so like they had the dial-up internet. Like it was at school, and I remember the computer lab at school had like 2 or 3 computers in it, or maybe 1. I don't remember, but it was like not a lot until I went to college, and then they started having computer labs. But like that last couple years in high school, I mean, it was just not. I remember like in early like middle school and like late elementary school, them like training us on computers. But it was like very simple stuff, like turn on a computer, and then like it would say like pick red, and it would have like a box that was red and a box that was yellow, and you'd go pick red. And you'd be like, oh my god, I'm doing something, you know. That was like, I'm not making that up, I don't even remember, but it was very, very simple. It wasn't like that. Our computer knowledge was ignorant when I was in high school. So yeah. But my stepmom, her degree was in computer technology, so when she worked for, like, she did computer systems, she wrote code for, like, but that would have been, I would have been 12 or 13 when she did that. I don't know, I just know that I wasn't really taught on computers that much until later. I don't really remember ever. I remember, like, it being an assignment for us in like high school to like have to go to the computer lab and print something off, like write something and print it off just to prove that you could use a printer in the computer lab. Like that was an assignment that we have. If you're my age, do you remember that? Like I know that sounds stupid, but it was like, we weren't having assignments. Like now, I mean, it's obviously like, I mean, do we even have computer labs? Everybody has their own computers at school now, right? But like, you just had to prove that you knew how to use the computer lab. So you'd have to like go to the computer lab. You could, like, there was no internet there and stuff like that. I mean, if there was, I don't remember that. But you just had to go there and like type your name on a piece of paper on the computer and then like print it out to prove that you knew how to use the computer lab. And even then, I can remember being like super confused about stuff like that. I don't know, the world's just so completely different than it used to be technologically. And I always, to be honest with you, like I never understood stuff. So I was always late to the game when even trying to understand it. Tracy said, I've watched a few windows from Squirrels at the Window. Okay, I'm going to look this up. That is such a genius name for a YouTube channel. Squirrels from the Window. I love that. It's so simple, but so genius. Squirrels from the Window. It's not even pulling anything up. Okay. Squirrels from the Window channel. Okay. Here it is. Oh, they have 92,000 subscribers. Interesting. What's their last video that they did? Let's see. Where am I at on time? Okay. 4 hours ago. Oh my god. They get good views on their channel. Other videos are real short though. This brings out Squirrel's colorful personalities. She's feeding the squirrel? What? There's an ad for Saturday Night Live 50-year anniversary. Hold on a second. Skip. Okay. Squirrels at the Window. This is the kind of stuff. This is. Oh, she's named him Brammy. Oh my god, he's coming. There's all these squirrels out in her yard, and he's coming right up, and he took something from her mouth. A peanut right out of the shell. This is so gonna be me. Oh my god. Oh, he's so sweet. He is not sure if he should take the almond or not, she says. Oh my god, I love this. He keeps on coming back. Oh, this is Louie. This is a different squirrel. Tracy, thank you so much for this. You have found my new obsession. Oh my god. He is always very gentle, it says. Brammy's. Oh, he's inside the window. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. He like put his little hand on his little paw on her finger. They ran away without the peanut. He'll be back. There he is. Oh, there's Pearl. Hi, Pearl. She got a little peanut. This is going to stop in 20 seconds. Let me stop it now so it doesn't stop while I'm looking at the computer. Hold on. Okay. What's the next one's name? Hand feeding. How does she keep them different? I used to name the squirrels in the backyard. I named them after the mob wives. I named them like Drita and Big Ange and stuff like that. Which one's this? This is Brammy. He's back. I think he's had enough peanuts. Oh, no, is it a pecan? What is that she's giving him? Oh, he's trying to carry it all. She's given him a whole peanut to carry. There's literally like, it looks like she's like in an apartment or something. And out on the other side of the hedges in the street, there's like 4 squirrels. They just keep on coming up to her window. Does she ever show who she is? I want to know who this person is. It's doing all this. What does she say on here? Welcome, dear squirrel and animal lovers. I hope you all enjoy the entertaining and informative videos the squirrels and I share on this channel. Short story about how it all started. One day we threw an almond to a squirrel who was passing by our window, and the next day that squirrel came up to our window looking for more food. Now 5 years later, we have around 30 squirrels and other animals who come to our window. It's becoming like one of my subscribers said, the wildlife drive-through window. Oh, I love that so much. And you can donate money for what? For squirrel food? I mean, I don't mind, but I like that. But, okay. She doesn't look like she has Instagram or anything. Is it she or he? I don't know. Okay, they got threads. Okay. Anyway. Well, my squirrels won't even eat the food that I put out for them, let alone. I'm going to subscribe to that channel. Squirrel channels. Squirrel channels. Are there more? There's one just called Squirrel. Video for dogs. Videos for dogs to watch about squirrels. Oh, you just turn it on for... Oh, I get it. Woodland watching. Squirrel hunter. I don't like that. Oh, it says even though, although the channel doesn't convey it. What does this mean? There are now 3 of us who contribute to it. Oh, I don't like that channel. That's talking about, what's it talking about? Being an introduced species, gray squirrels cause much damage to trees and our native wildlife. They are aggressive and invasive species, and the law allows for their control by shooting among... No, we're not. I'm not getting into that channel. No, thank you. I mean, if that's the channel that you would be into, feel free to watch it. I'm not going to tell anybody not to watch a channel, but... I like... Oh, here's like what I'm talking about. Earl the squirrel back for another peanut snack. A scurry of squirrels and chipmunks in the forest. Oh, look at this. Birds and squirrels together. Forest friends and winter wonderland. 10 hours? Is this like A&I? Let's look and see. There's an ad for some Disney movie. I don't know what this is. Looks like a Christmas movie. He looks like he's a scientist in the basement. He's got worms in his arms. I don't know what that movie is. What is this movie? Should we wait and see what it's called? Let's wait and see. We'll give him the ad. Now he's in a freezer and there's like, oh, Goosebumps. Okay. Also starring Eurasian red squirrel. Oh, this is like for real. They put this food out there in the middle. 10 hours. This is literally 10 hours, you guys. Is this for real? Or is this made up stuff? This has 1.8 million views from Finland. Food baskets for forest friends in winter wonderland. Relaxing nature videos for lonely cats, dogs, and nature lovers. I could literally watch 10 hours of that. Wildlife in this video. We got squirrels, blue jays. I mean, this is beautifully filmed, you guys. It's called Forest Friends in Winter Wonderland if you want to watch it. And it's just they literally have these like baskets of nuts and apples and stuff out there in nature, and all these birds and squirrels and stuff are just coming and eating from it. I could just watch this for hours. I'm gonna leave this one up. Taylor Swift, you got moved. All too well. Oh, now there's blackbirds, crows. Oh, the little squirrel's eating some snow. Oh, he's cleaning off his face. Oh. Okay, we're gonna save that one. Let's go back to a couple more comments. I'm going to get off here because of my throat. Oh, I just wanted to say, so many people left blue and red hearts. That really meant a lot to me. The camera just went to the halfway mark. Which, speaking of the emoji, let's come up with another emoji, should we? In honor of little Boo Radley today, because of his little paw print that I have right here, let's put up a little, like, dog or cat, little, or any kind of animal if you want, little animal emoji. If you want, in the comment section below to let me know that you made it this far. I'm going to get off here now and relax and rest and hope that I feel a little bit better. I'm not even really hungry, but I feel like I should probably try to eat something. I actually have some vegetable soup in there. I might do that. So I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Thursday. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. I love you guys. Shimmy, shimmy. I love you guys, and hopefully, unless I'm too sick, but I'm hoping that I'll feel better tomorrow. Hopefully, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Love ya.